So we're just heading down to our caravan park at Brighton Beach, South Australia. They probably need to trim some of these trees if you go now our caravan park.
Turn right.
Jesus.
Here we are on the beach, literally on the beach.
You've arrived at your destination. You've arrived at your destination.
It's nice.
Seriously.
So we're at Brighton Beach Caravan Park. Is that right, Joss?
Holiday park.
Holiday Park. And Jossie's just trying to do the slick move down to the beach so we can see the sunset. She's catching on.
And it's Halloween. And
It's Halloween.
candy. Lots of candy. Maybe I should grab some candy.
Right next to us here is the surf club. Up there. And it's getting pretty bright because the sun is about to set. Righto, here we are. Where are we, Juzzy?
Brighton Beach in South Australia. Made it down to South Australia. We're just watching the sunset over the water.
That's neat. So we're up there, we're at Sea Cliff Surf Life Saving Club. Up there. And then next door is the Brighton and Sea Cliff Yacht Club.
And there's a food truck.
And there's a food truck there as well. And they've got live music. It's straight on the boardwater. Oh, that's the live music.
Yeah.
Nice. Here we are, Saturday morning. It's been another beautiful day down here. Surf club is busy again. Surf lights. That's what I look for when I do calisthenics. Calisthenics. Rightio, it's Thursday morning, the morning after the Metallica concert. I've left Jess in bed again. She's been on her crutches all night last night, so time for a rest, and I'm just going to go for a walk. Just left the caravan park, and we're heading up, what is this, Kingston Park Coastal Reserve. Still an overcast day, but at least there's no wind and that. It's quite flat out there. Beautiful homes along here. Seacliff Beach Hotel. Might come here one day and try it out. Surf club. Rightio, Juzzy. I'm doing it. Here we go. Whew. This is Second Valley Seawall, the Causeway, Bridge and Jetty circa, 1855.
That's true.
That's a Stegosaurus's nail.
No, elephant.
Yeah. And they've actually built it out of the rocks before. And they've just put a concrete lip on it. They've actually built it out of the rocks.
So this was the second stop that we went on with Explore SA with George and Nevis Tours. So it's Rapid Bay in South Australia. This was formerly a limestone quarry. So BHP used the limestone to supply its steelworks in Whyalla, Newcastle and Port Kembla. But the quarrying operations were later sold to Adelaide Brighton Cements. At the end of operations, BHP sold the quarry in 1981 to Adelaide Brighton. The quarry was scaled down in 1988 and the shiploading facilities have been dismantled. Those substantial reserves remain, which is what you can see here. While we were here, there was some diving training going on, so we grabbed the footage for that. So I'm quite amazed how I managed to get this footage and not even get my feet wet. So we're driving along I guess this is the main road out of Rapid Bay. Or going along, you can see all these, we think they're abandoned and that, but they still, the upkeep and that of the lawns and all that is still done and that. We're guessing they're old, I don't know, probably the employees used to live there and that. They used to work for the mines, the quarry. But yeah, some beautiful old homes. So this is the anchor from the destroyer, HMAS Hobart. And the anchor points to the resting ground of the HMAS Hobart, which is 11.1 k's that way, straight out from there. So this was the last, but probably the most memorable experience we had on the Explore SA with George and Nevis experience. It was the Who Needs a 4B tour. Let's go, get on in.